That is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Ours just make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whāinga matua, kia rangatira te tū, kia waganui te tū.
You hear my brother say, stop, stop, stop.
I want to win. I want to win.
Let's go! Anei a haka feels, te miki atu.
E te ti, e te tā, e hoa mā, nau mai, hono mai ki tēnei kēmu. Hi kakaro atu kei wainganui i ngā kura e rua a rā ko Palmerston Boys, a rātau ko Gisborne Boys High School. Koe nei te rauna tuatahi o te Super 8 mo te tau rua mano, rua te kau mā ono. Kia ora everyone and welcome to Palmerston North for what promises to be an exciting fixture between the hosts and of course Gisborne Boys High School. My name is Toby. It is my pleasure to watch this one alongside all of you joining in from across the country for the first round of action here in the 2026 Super 8 competition. Kua takari roa, kua mā nawa, anei te whakataitai pirangitia. Ai tātou katoa, we've waited long and patient, and here is the competition we've all been waiting for, the premium First 15 competition in New Zealand, and one of the greatest school rugby competitions across the globe, the Super 8 delivering year in, year out, and no doubt plenty more action to come here in 2026. As the teams continue to get themselves ready for this one, let's take a look at the two lineups. First up, Gisborne Boys High School. Strong team coming here. They've made their way over from the East Coast. Starting off in the props, we've got Nader, Keelan Wiley, Max Hammonds, Lausi Tupo, Flynn Morrissey, Jaden McKenzie, Manoa, Nairoroi, Cohen Theros Brown, Ruan Ludwig, Rory Fukushima Hall, Manonui Stewart, Tana Boy Hairewa, Cruz Huipo Casey, Jurike, Daigus, Kahutia Crawford, Tane Deho Hemi, Jeremy Bryant, Rautaki Stewart, Leighton Hall, Jake Kara, and Sake Nasa, Sanevovo, Sinevono. No way. I actually spent 5 minutes practicing the names before this Etewi and I've still managed to stuff them up. I'll give myself even more time next week to get ready. And of course their coach, Mark Jefferson. On the Palmy Boys side, the hosts, equally strong lineup. Starting off in the props with the number 1, Max Hill, Wills Madden, the hooker, Matthew Bell, alongside him, Ollie Maraku, Leo Webb, Jonty Skirman, Ollie Reid, Ferg Amon, Pace, Mitchell Hopper, Micah Steinmetz, Cole Cullen, Eric Miller, Caden Pardy, Michael Fanua, and Manaya Rudolph, and the impact. Jack Lalo Gafau, Josh Stevens, Archie Amon, Sam Cole, Cash Moss, Chance Walker, and Liam Kiaukata, and their coach, Dan Turnick. Both teams looking to get their campaign off to a strong start here in the mighty Manawatu. Kari te oi nai nei reira, e tahi kapua te rapea kāhua māku ake a tātou haere tonu ana I tēnei kēmu. Not raining at the moment, but there are some clouds around. Might see a little bit more moisture as the game goes on. Right now, nice and calm. Chilly morning here, but great conditions for some whutupōro. E rua ngā tima tino rongo nui mo o rātou pūnaha whutupōro. Two teams, two schools, I should say, famous for their rugby systems. Palmerston North Boys producing All Blacks like Aaron Cruden, Ruben Love, Ngani Laumape, and Gisborne Boys. Famously, the Gear brothers, I should say, Rico and Jose. Two streets won't forget players from the early 2010s, late 2000s. Hopefully we've got some viewers who can remember just how good those boys were. Kora te tai ahua tangapai o tēnei whakataitai, o tira e nei. Whakataitai ākura putanoi Aotearoa. Tai ana e tātou katoa, te mātakitaki I ngā whetū tāreke o Āpōpō, one of the great things about this Super 8 competition, but the wider First 15 scene here in Aotearoa gives us all an opportunity to see the stars of tomorrow live and on our screens. Nō reira, me mihi ka tika ki a Māori Plus, o tira whakāta Māori e pāpāhu ana I enei kēmu katoa mō te toinga o te tau nei. E kore te puna o ngā mihi e miti ki a rātou, e pukumahi ana. Hei āwhina, hei tautoku I enei rangatahi me o rātou ha kina, and of course a big shout out to Māori Plus, Whakāta Māori broadcasting all of these games live and on demand for the rest of the season. Big thank you to all of them for their hard work, helping out, supporting our boys in their sport, giving them a chance to play on the highest level, play on stream. Really unique opportunity. I a ngā maruhiri e whakatatana ki te papa as we see the guests, Gisborne Boys, coming out of the changing rooms, making their way towards the fields. Mā rātou e uru I te tuatahi kātai ka whaia Palmy Boys. They will come on to the playing surface first, and then Palmy Boys will follow them. Ia tātou ki te ana I te toko iti o ngā tāngata. E maupōtai ana, as we can see. Not too many of their players with those caps. One of the awesome tikanga o te whutupōro ākura I Aotearoa of New Zealand schools rugby. When you reach a certain number of caps for your school, you receive one of those ceremonial hats. Caps, I should say. I didn't want to say the word cap too many times, but they are caps. And we can see only about, to the best of my mathematical abilities, 6 boys wearing those. So a sign there's plenty of youth, plenty of young blood on the field for Gisborne Boys. Kau e tonu ana I taua taonga hoki tērā taura. Carrying that rope as well, that famous taonga that they bring with them to their fixtures. Tērā pia ka whakamahia tērā I a rātau e haka ana. Kia hikaka koutou mō tēnei āhuatanga e haere ake nei. Might play a role in the huckers to come. Just a reminder to all of you at home to get excited for that particular aspect. Both teams will be laying down a challenge before we get underway. There is something truly special about the haka and some serious energy that these boys bring representing their schools, laying down that whittle. There's now Palmy Boys. You can hear ngā kai tautoko e paki ana, e pōhiri ana I o rātou tima. Supporters welcome their boys onto the field. Palmy in their famous white kits. Can guarantee you in about half an hour's time they might not be as perfectly white as they are now. Same thing for Palmy. Only about 6 boys wearing those caps, so 2 very young sides. Plenty of potential, plenty of energy as the 2 teams line up. And the ceremonial laying down of the caps. Ka pera ngā tima e rua, ka whakatakato rātau I o rātou pōtai ki te paiwehe I mua I te timatanga o ngā haka. Both teams will lay down their taonga on the halfway line. It's a sign of respect before the huckers begin. E mihi anō ki ngā kaiwa wao. O tēnei ke mo tira ngā kaiwa wao katoa I āwhina mai ana I tēnei kaupapa. And a big thank you as well to our 3 referees today. And of course to the wider refereeing body that helps out with this tournament. Me kore ake rātau e kore tēnei kaupapa e tū. Without them, this event, these games would not be able to go ahead. Engari me utu te koro I kora. I'm going to let the talking stop there and allow the pictures to speak for themselves. E te iwi kia are mai mō ngā haka. Te ihi, te wehi, te wana me te whakaute kei Wainganui e nei tima e rua. The mana with which those boys laid down those huckers, and then a bit of respect there as they met on the halfway line. Plenty of passion, plenty of energy. Kei te rite e nei rangatahi katoa, ki te whawhai mo o rātou kura. These boys are ready to fight for their schools. If that haka doesn't get you up for it, I don't know what will e te iwi. Ia ngā tima e rua e hui ana. Te wā whakamutunga i mua. Te wihara tuatahi as both teams have one last hui before the whistle blows. Kare he kō mai, kare he kō atu I taua whiako. E hoa mā, me he mea kare no koutou kia whai whiako ki te mātakitahi I tētahi wero pērā. Ki te taha o te papa me ki, au we me whai. As we also see plenty of kai tautoko ngā whānau me ngā hoa o enei rangatahi. Kua tai mai hei tautoko I o rātou. Tamariki, hoa, mokopuna. Shout out to all the supporters here supporting their boys. But as I was saying, if you are yet to find the opportunity to experience one of those challenges in person, there is something quite special about it that you really can't find anywhere else. Te mihi hoki. Ki ngā whānau o ngā kaitākaro o Gisborne. Kua haere roa mai. Hei tautoko, hei whakatua rā I tēnei tima, and of course a special shout out to the Gisborne supporters who've come all the way over from the East Coast to support their boys' serious journey. They'll be hoping that the boys in the black and reds can lay down a serious game here. As Palmy boys get us underway, sending it down towards the 22. Back out of the hands, then they manage to control it, and now Gizzy with the first possession. Looking to build those phases, but Palmy boys are fantastic in that early collision, driving him back, and now they're going to look to clear. Atisuru ki taua taha matau. Ka whai hoki te pai, looked out to the right-hand side, finds touch close to the 10-metre line. Strong start there from Palmy, chasing up hard on the kick. Good early tackles, managing to drive them back, forced the clearance. I nai te rārangi ki waho tuatahi ki a rātou, tatatonu ki taua te kaumita. The first line out of the game goes their way close to the 10-metre line. Will be Wills Madden to put it in. So they go to the middle of the line out, sending up the flanker. Ollie Reid pulls it down. Now they look to swing it, running hard up the centre. Eric Miller, te kai Wainganui, ko tako te koro engari ai ki te kai wau. Kau, taka ki mua, ordered it gone backwards for a second there. Referee says no, that one is a knock on, and so now it will be te kakari tuartahi o te kemu. Kia Gisborne, first scrum will be a Gisborne feed here. Still on the 10-metre line. Hinga I nai nei mā rātou. Whai etahi mana me ki. Chance them to find some momentum, try and break out of their half. Get on the front foot. Will be the number 9. Cohen Theros Brown. Strong scrum. Gisborne look to get a shove on. Referee says we're just going to reset on the far side. There was Liasi Tupou and Max Hill over on the blind side. Perhaps an early engage, so they're going to reset here. Ora tētai mea tino whakahirahira I enei kemu otira I tēnei te kemu tuatahi o te tau kia timata pai. Me he mea ka pai te timatanga, ka pai hoki te kemu e whai. One of the most important things in these fixtures, especially in the first game of the season, is you need to get off to a good start, carry some momentum, allow you to build as you continue into the fixture. As now Ruan Ludwig looks to go deep, hasn't found touch. Now Palmy will look to run it back. Strong tackle, bumps him off. It was the number 13, Tana Boy Hairewa, and then picking it up, spots a gap, slips, breaks the tackle. He's got a man on his outside, he's going to do it himself. Mai te pai wehe ki te pai piro koira te timatanga I pirangitia e Palmy boys from the halfway line to the try line. The number 9. That was Pace Mitchell. Hopper saw the gap, burst out the left-hand side of the ruck, broke a couple tackles, had a man on his left-hand shoulder, didn't need him. Rima ki te kore ki a Palmy boys.
There's pliers on the side of my bag.
Me te kianga o taua kai tautoko, he kōpai miti I tāna peke, e hoa mā tēnā ho mai tētahi. Just heard one of the supporters there on the camera mic saying he's got pies in his bag. Mate, if you've got one spare, wouldn't mind a snack, but I'm not sure what the shipping is like to get a bite to Auckland. As now Palmy Boys will look to add the extra 2 from right out in front. Nice and easy. Fitsukite kore. 7 plays nil. It was a fantastic break. Palmy Boys strong tackle from the centres. Managed to break a couple tackles, and then Gizzy not quite committing to the ruck. Left that space open on the blind side for the halfback to just pick it up and run with it. And then fantastic wheels up the centre. They just couldn't catch him. Whanga Miniti kua hipa. Palmy Boys draw first blood. Gahua nei ko ngaro te poro. Looks like the ball's been lost. Can't say we'll be seeing much footy if we don't get a ball. There it is. Tēnā koe taua koutou toko. Shout out to that person allowing us to continue the game. Titiro ki te taha matau. They'll look to the right hand side and they'll look to go deep. Unsurprisingly looking to get some good field position here as Palmy will clear. Takes it well on the halfway line. Takoro e te iwi, ko pā mai e tahi raru a pāpāho nei. Sorry e te iwi, just having some stream issues here. Looks like I'm all caught up as the Rārangi Kiwaho will come in for Gisborne Boys. Fantastic attacking position as they look to go to the centre. Throws a bit long, well collected there at the back by the number 8. Stormed it there. And now they carry up towards the post. They look at the left-hand side. Strong carry there from Manoa Nairoroi. Now it is the inside centre. Manalui Stewart driving his way towards the line, but the ball spills out. Tackler not releasing is the call. If you are no terapia here, heinga. They're going to tap and go. Might run a bit of a set play here. Maybe let the forwards crash in. Looks like they've got... Thought they were going to go to the hooker there. Said went long, and now they look to centre once more. Okiri Whakamua na Kinga Po driving towards the post. Good strong carry there from the hooker. Max Hammonds gives it off to his blindside flanker, Manoa Nairoroi. Just 1 metre left now as they crash towards the line. Met te piro hoki, koira te whakautu. More Gisborne Boys. There's the response for the boys in red and black. They crash over to make it a try apiece. Fetsu ki te rima. Good patient play there. Built the phases. Just went hard in the collisions. Let the forwards go to work. And in the end, koira te hua, te piro tsuatahi o te kemu. More Gisborne Boys High School. Looking to add the extra 2 from right out in front. There's Ruwan Ludwig. And he does. Fitsukite Fitsu. Me te mihi hoki I te pai o taua pōtai mawhero. And a shout out as well for how good that pink scrum cap is. I think there's a couple boys on the Gisborne side with those pink scrum caps. Tai ea nei hoa mā. Palmy Boys ka timata no mai te pai wehe. The kick goes up, looking to come through and contest, can't quite pull it down. Looks like it was a double knock on. First on the side of Palmy Boys, so it will be a kakari me te whāngai kia Gisborne.
Notice anything, boys? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was on there. Nice, but flush.
Once more, it will be the halfback, Tena Maiwa. Cohen Theros Brown defeated in for the boys in the red and black. Tata tonu ki taua te kaumitsa I tō rātou ake haurua, close to the 10 metre line in their own half. They will reset the scrum once more.
Okay, bring the energy out everywhere.
Michael, cover here.
When we're on, though, we're fucking main. Like, we're not
Ka aroha e Tiwi, ki te raru tonu. Taku kiriata, my stream still just lagging a bit here. As now Gisborne look to centre. Good, strong shot there from Palmy. Knocked the ball loose. I think the referee's called not releasing there. It might have been a no-arms tackle, in fact, going against Palmy Boys, and now it will be a scrum once more to Gisborne. No, hopuni ana a Palmy Boys I tō rātou. Hauru I tēnei wā, camped down in their half right now, the boys in whites. Gisborne looking for a chance to clear out, but that good, strong
Take a step.
rush defence.
Mike, Kate, take a step.
Going to be hard to crack at the moment for Gisborne as now they feed it in. Look out to the right-hand side. As they look to shift it, looking to release their speedsters out on the wing. Can't quite do so as now they look to centre it once more. Good, strong stuff. Atu Tonuana, Palmy Boys as a wall. Palmy Boys not allowing them to gain any serious ground here. Katituru no ki te taha matau, me te taka hoki. Thought he might have dropped that for a second, but no, well collected is now the box kick. And the chase from Palmy Boys, they look to get up on it, well controlled at the back for Palmy. Once more. It is the centre. Caden Party goes to grounds. Katituru no ki te taha maui. They're looking to shift it left. Well suffocated by Gisborne. Skirman goes to ground. 9-8 te whana. Good deep kick, finds grass, it dribbles towards the end goal line. Katituru ki te pai taha. Looks to the sideline, it is a good clearance, a very good clearance. Hataki te kaumita, it was a tight angle that he had to work with, but he gets it up close to the 10 metre line. He rarangi ki wahua no. Kia Palmy Boys. Both teams just trading blows here at the moment. Good running rugby, looking to find space out on the outside. Neither team able to really get any running space, free space to run. Gahua nei, kanoho te nungo tēnei kemu ki ngā kaimua. Looks like it might be a more forwards-focused game. They set them all. Gisborne, oh my goodness, my English fails me. Gisborne Boys not looking to engage. And now Palmy get the offside call. And it looks like 10 metres as well. Not quite sure if there's a bit of a stick there, driven towards the referee. Ngari Katituru rātou ki te kokona, they look to the corner. Great kick. Tata no ki taua rima mita. No rerea heinga I naia nei mā Palmy Boys ki te whai tētai painga no. Chance for the boys in white to find another advantage. Saw them look to set a maul before, not contested by Gizzy. You have to think this close to the line, they will look to drive this one over as we see all the boys in the lineup. And will look to target their flanker, and they do. No contest from Gizzy as now they drive. They have the momentum moving forwards towards the line. Can he find a way to get it down? Collapses just short. Now they look to reset. Thought about going to the blind side instead. Looks on his left shoulder. Strong carry there from Jonty Skirman. Picks and goes off the back of the ruck, just centimetres now. The pick and go going back to the bread and butter. Strong carries, strong collisions here. The number 4, Oli Maraku. He gets close, but no cigars. Now they go left once more. Gisborne Boys. Whawhai Kahana. Strong defense here as he drives towards the post. That's the number 5, Leo Webb. Mehe Patu. Like a wall at the moment. The boys in the red and black not allowing anything. As Palmy Boys nice and patient, maintain that position. Ke rātou tonu te rerohanga. Ka tituru ki te tāma wē. They look to access that left-hand side. Great ball. The left foot step for Caden Party. Koi rātou piro tuarua. Their second try comes from the centres. Great build-up play from the forwards there. Pick and go on pick and go, building up the phases. Katai tituru rātou ki te parirau maui. I reira te aputa, I reira te piro. They found the gap out on the left-hand side, and there's the try they were looking for. Te kaumārua ki te whetū.
Who's coming from Cleveland? Do you know? They're not reacting. Just remove the people that don't.
Just have a conversion coming in from the left-hand side. Ki te tēnei ki te whanatuatahi. I te whanatuatahi me ki, me tika te wetu te reo e hoa mā. It's a good strike and a good kick. As we hear the nudge calls coming in from the sideline, a nudge it was. Te kaumā whā ki te whetū I nai nei, te kaumā rima anake ngā meneti. Kua hipa I tēnei haurua tuatahi, te kaumā rima noiho tērā pia, mehe mea he reo Māori e mātaki mai ana, tēnā whakatikaina. Just 15 minutes gone. Both teams playing some absolutely rapid rugby at the moment. Marika Timota no Mate Putsu. Or Ruwan Ludwig will get underway from the boots of the first 5 as he puts it deep once more. Good strong take there out on the left-hand side for Palmy Boys. So now they look to centre. Carry strong into contact there. And he's dropped the ball. I nai nei he rirohanga kia Gizzy. Hohonu tonu ana I te haurua o Palmy Boys. Possession now for Gisborne deep inside Palmy Boys territory as they look to drive it up the centre. And now they shift out to the left-hand side. Good strong tackle there from the number 5, Leo Webb, not allowing any extra metres. My apologies, I think that was actually Manawanui Stewart. Gizzy almost losing it at the ruck there, managing to maintain possession. As now Theros Brown goes towards Naira Keelan Wiley. Some gaps out on the right-hand side as they look to swing it that way. Long ball, looking for his right winger, Cruz Hoipa Casey. He gets driven back in a strong tackle. Good hard carry there. Looks like that was the tight head prop. As he gives it off to his number 6, Manua Nairoroi. Phases building here for Gisborne Boys. Palmy Boys tūkaha tonu ana ahakoa tēnei. Maru. Mai te tai rāwhiti. Tahamauia no, that pass just going to ground. Fantastic defense from Palmy. It was patient play from Gizzy, but in the end, the handling error means the possession goes the way of the hosts. They will have the scrum feed close to their own 22. We pace Mitchell Hopa to put it in. Kare no tētai tima kia whai mana me ki. I ngā kakari, neither team able to find any real authority at scrum time as of yet. Referee opting to just stand on that blind side, making sure everything is all right. They've had a couple scrum issues over on that side, so he just gives a little bit of extra attention. And now they look to break up the middle. Number 13, Caden Party, looking to his left-hand side. He's got his fullback out on the left wing. Manaia Rudolph spreading towards the corner. Te whiu ki te taha maui me ngā wira. Ki te parido, the pass out to the left-hand side and the wheels down the wing. The third try through Manaia Rudolph, the Palmy boys. Once again, it was Caden Party. How many breaks has he made in these opening phases? Found a gap, went up the centre, had a man on his left-hand shoulder and had the composure to throw a perfect pass and allow him to run on. Wasn't easy from there, still had to beat one to finish, but did very well, and Rudolph dots down in the corner. Te kauma iwa ki te whitsu, 19 plays 7. Te whane ki te haere mai te tahata wahi, and the kick to come in from the far side. As Steinmetz takes a couple deep breaths.
Go, boys! And again, let's go! Energy!
Not an easy one here from the far side. Look to draw it round off his right boots. Strike is good. Just away to the side. Nō reira ka noho tonu te tauranga ki taua. Au me pēa hau whakahui tērā te reo Māori katua hupea. The score will stay the same at 19 points to 7. Palmy boys leading it by 12. Ka tumata no Gizzy mai te pai wehe. Gizzy indeed. As they look to go for the short kick-off. Can't quite get up to contest. Well taken there for Palmy boys as now they take it to ground. Through the lock forward. That was the number 5, Leo Webb. To look for a clearing kick, and they get it. Sending it out to the near side, and it is a good one. Can't quite find touch. The ball goes to ground though. And a kick in frustration. It's been picked up. Opportunistic from Michael Whanua. Te taia ia te hopu I te pōro I taua wā. Couldn't quite control the ball on that occasion. Kicked it in frustration, but only found the umu, the chest of the right winger, Michael Whanua, who pounced on it and just burst up the right-hand side for Palmy boys. Tuara ki te tuara, back to back. Rua te kaumā whā ki te whitu. Gizzy indeedy. As it will be Steinmetz. My apologies. All along it's been Manaia Rudolph. Someone get a points tally on this guy. I think he's already in the double figures. A little bit easier than his last kick. No doubt he'll be relishing a slightly more attractive angle than what he had from out on the far side. And he drills it. Rua te kaumā ono ki te whitui 9, 4 tries to 1, 26 plays 7.
Michael's the one who fell out on the field.
Engari kei reira tonu ētai mea whakatenatena mō Gizzy boys. Kua whai rātau I ētai āhanga, kare anō kia tino mau. They've found some opportunities, found some good attacking momentum, haven't quite been able to make the most of it yet, but still plenty of encouragement for the boys in black and red. Yes, I've just got a text in asking me why Palmy boys have white uniforms. Gotta say, I myself don't really know. Maybe they just have a bit of vendetta against whoever does their laundry. Gizzy looking to put pressure in on the ruck. Palmy managed to clear it out, go back to the centre. Strong carry. Just across the 22, and they'll look to clear once more. No, he chips it over the top. The bounce is favourable as well, and they almost managed to recollect. Kowai Atsuia Manaia Rudolph. He was ready to go, but he couldn't quite get his hands around it on that occasion.
Let's go, Matty! Let's go, Matty! Go, Matty! Let's go, Max! Bring your Jonte!
Ora he kukuri e nai nei kia. Gizzy, ki te raina te kaumita me ki. Lei, oh my goodness, he te iwi. Forgetting how to speak. What I was trying to say is we have another scrum for Gisborne Boys here on the 10-metre line. Managed to spit it out in the end. So they now look to centre. Steps off his right foot and carries strong there in the blue scrum cap. Ripped away there by Palmy Boys. Fantastic defence. I thought they were going to hold him up for a maul there for a second, but they managed to get a hand in and rip it away. Knock on, however, when they tried to recollect. Katsu te tai kakuri anō. Kea Gisborne tonu te whāngai. Enei a heinga ki te whai whakautu. Pātai nei mehe mea katai e rātou. Te pāo tōrea mea ki. Plenty of opportunities for them to find a response. The question, can they make the most of them? As the two teams just take a quick hui before the scrum. Perhaps a player down and back play. Noreri a tātou e tatari ana me mihi katsika ki ngā kai tautoko tēnei kaupapa. Kia Anchor, Nativa, Bailey's, Apollo Projects. Te rā kia whakaata Māori hoki. Ei kore ake rātou e kore tēnei kaupapa e tū. Noreri me mihi katsika. Kia rātou katoa with all of our fantastic sponsors. This whakataitai, this stream would not be able to go ahead, so we do give a massive shout outs to each and every one of those fantastic businesses working alongside First 15 Rugby here in Aotearoa. The feed goes in. Gizzy look to get a shove on and they come peeling off the back. Gaps opening up the left-hand side. Good last-ditch tackle there. Looks like it was the scrum half. Pace Mitchell. Hopper just got him around the ankles, managed to pull him down. And now Gizzy. They look to go out to that right-hand side, just looking to crash their way through. Hard carry there from Keelan Wiley. And now Nairoroi. He takes it up. Now the hookup. Max Hammond goes to ground. Phases building here for the boys in red and black. Now they swing it. Throws the dummy. Good tackle there from the number 12, Eric Miller. Spills out, controlled once more. Just going backwards here. Palmy Boys, that rush defense proving a tough nut to crack. Gizzy. They've got a gap out on the far side. Can they access it? Steps in off the right foot. Got one to beat. They hold him up and drive him into touch. Last ditch effort there from Palmy Boys. The gap was opened up on that right-hand side. Managed to get across and close it down. Still close to their try line. No doubt Gizzy will get up, try and contest this one. Maybe get the steal. They don't contest. Just shows you what I know at the Iwi. Once more, Gisborne happy to go with their strategy of not contesting those mauls. Perhaps not quite what Palmy Boys were expecting as the clearance goes out just beyond the 22. Not a bad one there for the boys in whites.
Oh, nah, but I think it was because it was so special. You should be allowed to do that.
Gizzy.
Nice, Leo!
Palmy Boys with the steal at line-out time. You look away for 2 seconds and something's happened. And now they look to drive through the number 4. Good carry there from Oli Maraku. And they'll look to clear once more. No, it's just a chip off the boot of Steinmetz, and it's a good one. The bounce is a big one, and now they have space on the right-hand side. Can he get around his man? He can. Off he goes. The centre, Caden Party. Support on his left-hand shoulder. Te pariro mo wi ko Cullen. Strides it round King Apo. Koira te piro tua rima kia Palmy Boys. The 5th try for Palmerston North Boys High School. Who else but Caden Party got around his man on the right-hand wing, saw his left winger on his inside shoulder, threw a good pass and then ran it round to give Manaya Rudolph an easier conversion. Toru te kaumatahi ki te whetū, 31, now plays 7. Nice. Straightforward conversion. Good boy. Tauranga Piruapiti, there are the extra points for Manaya Rudolph. Toru te kauma, toru ki te whetū. 33, plays 7. I've been told to stop saying Gizzy and start saying Gisborne. To be honest, at the area, I think that's just a waste of breath, so I'm going to stick with Gizzy, and it will be Gizzy to start once more. Mai te pai wehe. Arei te mea kua ngaro. Kua wehe tēnei ke miwi a rātou. This game far from gone from them. For them, I should say. Plenty of time left, still 5 minutes to the half. They've had their opportunities, haven't quite managed to convert. If they can start to make the most of that momentum, definitely a chance for them to get back into the game, as now Palmy Boys take it down on the 10-metre line through their number 14, Michael Whanua. Tirunoki Wainganui centres. Carries well. The high ball puts it up at the clouds. That one comes down with some snow on it, and it's a fantastic take. Offside the call now from the referee, Gisby. Gisby have now combined Gisborne and Gisby down the left-hand side. Ball back on the inside for the number 6. Nairoroi, now their centre. Good strong carry there from Jaden McKenzie. Just centimetres left now. Crashing onto it is the hooker, Max Hammond. Close to the posts. Almost able to just stretch out and touch it. As now they look to the right-hand side. Fantastic covering defense again. Kōwai atu. Yeah, Michael Whanua. Who else but Michael Whanua getting across and cutting down a fantastic opportunity, but they did have advantage. Kahoki anō ki Wainganui offside once more. Such is the danger of that rush defense. There's now another strong carry there from De there. The little dart through on the blind side. Cohen Theros Brown, the halfback, ki te i taua aputa. Ko tahi atu ki te Paipiro, saw the gap straight to the try line. There is the try that Gizzy have been waiting for. They strike back with their second score of the half. Nice simple conversion as well for Ludwig from out in front of the posts. Torunga Minitia Toiana ki te haurua. Just 3 minutes left to the half. I was saying that Gisborne needed to pick up some momentum, and there it is. Perhaps the score that they needed to kick them into gear. Good boy. Irunga Pero no Maimua, 2 more points from out in front. Ka hoki anō ki te paiwehe. We're back to the halfway line. Me mea ka tae e Gizzy, te whai tētahi pirua no I mua I te hauruatanga. Ko te kaumawha noi ho te āputa. If Gisborne can get another score here before the half, it'll be just a 14-point gap. Still plenty to come in this game at the iwi, a crucial few minutes to come. As Palmy look to go short. Get up, chasing, trying to reclaim. It goes forward off Whanua. And now Gisborne look to run it out from deep in their own territory. Takes the contact. They have the knock-on advantage, so we will return for a kakari tatatonu ki te kaumita close to the 10-metre line. Koi nei te ahenga, koi nei te wā. Well, Gisborne boys, this is the opportunity, this is the time for the boys in the red and black to try and get that all-important pre-halftime try. Time off, perhaps a substitution here coming in for Palmy boys. Kahui anō ngā tima e rua. Two teams will have another quick hui, as it will be the number 17, Josh Stevens, coming in. I think it's a blood bin there. Perhaps took a little bit of a knock on the face, and it will be the reserve loose head prop coming in. Time back on, as we have just a couple minutes left to the half. Mawai te kianga whakamutunga e ki. Who's going to have the last say here in the first period? Gisborne, can they build? Palmy, can they get a push through and extend that lead? Penalty called. I think it was an early engage there on the near side for Palmy boys, as now Gizzy looked to shift it and ripped away from the number 10. Fantastic work there by Micah Steinmetz. Penalty advantage, of course, was with Gisborne. Now an opportunity to gain some more meters, drive it down into the Palmy boys half.
That's weird. Are your teeth normally in line or? Hopefully they're...
No, they're going to go for a tap and go here. Set play. Interesting call from Gisborne. Perhaps the referee told them we didn't have enough time for a line out, so they will look to run it up here. Building phases up the centre. Good, strong carry and an offload in the tackle as well. Great hands there from Gisborne. The man on his left-hand shoulder was a great tackle. Thumping contact there from Palmy boys, as now Gizzy forced to reset. Katitiro no ki Wainganui. Kahatonu wana ngā kawenga, still strong carries. Little ball off his right shoulder. Goes to ground, but losing control of it was the number 3. Leasi Tupou. Orere he kakuri anō kei te haere. Scrum to Palmy field. If Palmy can just get the feed, they might clear it out here, take the half. Seen a couple scrum penalties, however, against them. Gisborne might see this as an opportunity to get a good shove on. Stormed there off the back of the scrum. Been an absolute weapon, carrying Strong so far. What can he cook up here? Strong shove. Gisborne looking for that penalty, can't quite do it. Palmy are going to look to keep playing. And a break up the centre, off he goes, the first 5. Steinmetz had a man on his left-hand shoulder. Who else was there but Caden Party? Throws the dummy. He piroa no mai tō rātou ake haurua from their own half, running it out, saw the gap. Micah Steinmetz broke up through the centre. E reira tōna hoa ki tōna Pokuhiwi Maui. He had his man on the left-hand shoulder, threw a good pass outside, and that is yet another try for Palmy boys. Out of absolutely nothing, they've really made a habit of turning defence into attack in this first half. It was all going the way of Gisborne, and out of nowhere, the break, the pass, the wheels, the score. Clinical stuff from the boys in whites. To come in from the left-hand side for Mania Rudolph. Good boy. Ngāpiroerua no 2 more points. And that will be the half here. Palmy boys take it. Whā te kau ki te kau mārua. Engari kau e tā wāhi e te iwi. Do not go anywhere e te iwi. This game far from over. We'll have 35 more minutes of action here from Palmy boys after the break.
Kei te ngaro haere au ki roto ki tēnei ao Pākehā.
Ko tā te waka ma he whakakaha I taku hononga ki te ao Māori. Ka whaitake aku whia ko Pauri hei whakamana I taku ana mata.
Mā tō raurau ki MāORI Plus.
Any longer, you know my love is on fire. Oh yeah, come on and give it to me.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through tough times. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved with it. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
What makes Bailey's altogether better? It's the energy we bring to every home, every commercial property, every investment, every development, and every farm. Because when the energy is right, you can feel it. Bailey's, altogether better.
You might know us as rugby players.
Or that out-the-gate couple that pop up on your socials.
But what you might not know, holy shit, but they have a baby. We need help.
You need help, I'm alright.
Sheree and Gillies ki MāORI Plus me whakaata Māori.
Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
The forest should never have been taken off this steep hill country that's eroding, and it makes absolute sense to afforest those hills. What we're doing here is using the exotics to help that process get established. We're looking at a managed transition process where those pines are progressively thinned as the native understory establishes. We're trying to do several things here. Soak up carbon, establish native forest, and we're trying to improve biodiversity. You're achieving an awful lot with one program of activity.
Look who's in the house.
From the park to the city, stories told our way. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download MāORI Plus on your devices.
No mai hoki mai anō e te iwi ki te papai oia. Welcome back everyone to Palmerston North, the second half of action here between Palmy Boys and Gizzy Boys. Sino tata te haurua tuatahi ahakoa te Tauranga. Close first half despite what the scoreboard might say. Palmy with a commanding advantage, but plenty of momentum for both teams. In the end, just slightly more clinical from the boys in whites. Maria inga tonu. Tō Gisborne ki te whai I tētahi. Mana me ki tēnei haurua tuarua. Still plenty of opportunity for the boys from Gizzy to find some authority, find some momentum here in the second half.
Hey mate, how are you?
Ia tātou tatari ana ki te tima I te pango me te whā. As we wait for the boys in boys. The boys in boys? Oh, wait. As we wait for the boys in black and reds to make their way back to the halfway line. As far as I can tell, no substitutions for either team. Same lineups we saw in the first. Kare kore ka ki te tātou I etahi o ngā kaitākoro mai ngā pai e rua. Ia tēnei haurua I haere tonu ana, no doubt we'll see some of the players off both of the respective benches as this half continues. Will be Gisborne to get us underway. As he switches and looks to the near side, goes high Tough take there for Palmy. Well done by Fonua. Carries it into contact, spins around, gets to ground, now feeds it out the back. Katisiranoki Wainganui, they look to the centre once more, and now they look to shift it across to the far side. They found some gaps when they've managed to get the ball moving, and now they look to run it. That same three-man combination, the fullback, Rudolph, Party in the centres, and Steinmetz caused so many problems for Gizzy in that first half. Draws the penalty for the Rutu Mahunga for the high tackle. Norere kakakri rātou. Papa ki te tekau mita as they call for the scrum close to the 10-metre line. Interesting decision there. Perhaps they felt they got a good shove on in that last contest before the half. Might be able to draw a penalty out of it. Good scrum there from Gizzy, looking to turn it, and some just friendly shoving as well. Some high fives there after the scrum. Nice and cuddly stuff there from the two teams, as we'll have another kakari ki te tekau mita.
Your signature call for one of you to playing Dad, if you hear a whistle. That's so bad. Hear a whistle when the scrum. It's my dad's.
Palmy boys once more with the feed. As Mitchell Hopper puts it in. Scrum wheels, but they look to centre it. The chip over the top. They've gone back to the strategy a couple times, and now the break. He's got men on his outside, won't need them. It's gonna be Rudolph. Te whana rewa. Te hopu, te whiu ki tōna taha maui. The chip over the top, the catch, the pass out to his left-hand side. Palmy boys with the first score of the second half. Whā te kaumā rima ki te kaumā whā.
Just like.
Great hands, Cole. Nice scrum, Lalo.
Right there. No, I feel it, man. I got like in the warm-up we were doing those carries and keys like absolutely.
There's now who look to add the extra two from the left-hand side. I think that's the third try they've scored off the boots of Steinmetz. He's had a couple fantastically weighted chips over the top. The bounces have been favourable. And they now have a commanding 31-point lead.
Some of them are, some of them
Good boy, adds the extra two from the left-hand side. Inaia nei whā te kaumā whetū ki te kaumā whā, 47, plays 14. Ka timata a Gizzy, mai te pai wehe. Get us underway from the halfway line. Gisborne Boys High School, or as we know them in the business, Gizzy. Still plenty of opportunity for them here. Toru te kaunga minutes here, toiana, half an hour left in this one. We've seen them have some great attacking momentum. Capitalise on a couple of those chances. No doubt there'll still be plenty of optimism there. As he goes for the short kick, gets up for the contest. Ball bounces around and does come down on the side of the boys in the red and black. Looks to step it off his left foot. No, where te iwi. Carries strong into contact. Building the phases now. Looking to shift it. Good defense there, getting up out of the line. Was Cole Cullen. Good strong tackle once more by De Vere. He has been on an absolute heater so far today. Quick hands, fantastic handles from Gisborne, but it comes down on the side of Palmy. They had the advantage. I believe it was for offside once more. No. High tackle, Rutu Mahunga. Reira Katsitiroa Gizi, ki te kokona. They'll look to the corner here. Chance for them. Perhaps to set a drive. Engari ko te ahu nei ahu rereke. Tō rātou rautaki mō ngā rārangi ki waho. We've seen a slightly different strategy from them when it comes to line-out time. Interesting to see what they can cook up here as they look for a response to that early strike from Palmy Boys. Looks like we have had a substitution, in fact, for the men in whites. Number 18, Archie Amon onto the field. As Palmy will look to contest this one. Send a man up. Good work from Gisborne. Bring it down in the centre. Now swinging it out to the right-hand side. They've got numbers to burn. Steps on his right foot. Fantastic carry there from the number 11. Fukushima Hall. Mete Piro Hoki. Fantastic step of his right foot. Ikite I taua apata, saw the gap, went straight through it, took a man with him. Koira te piro I pirangi tia I rātou. That is the point they were after. Gisborne Boys strike back. Wha te kaumā whitu ki te kaumā iwa.
They were just next to their word. Why is this guy putting 21 up there? It's pretty much. They did it before as well. We're only at 40 now, so
Slightly more simple conversion here for Gizzy. Palmy Boys might look to get out and charge this one. No, they just lined up in the end. The kick is untroubled, adds the extra 2 points. 47 now, plays 21. Not short of points this game, high scoring fixture. Maria rātou, e whakarita nei a rātou anō, me mihi ka tika ki ngā kaitau tō katoa tēnei kaupaki a Caltex, Apollo Projects, Baileys, Nativa, Anchor. E kore kei rātou, e kore tēnei kaupaki too. Without them, this kaupaki would not be able to go ahead. Special shout out to Caltex as well. This afternoon, I'm going to have to go out and put some gas in my car. Maybe I'll head to Caltex. Low fuel prices, top quality fuel. As now they go back for the... No, it was not releasing is the call. Had me confused there for a second, but it will be a penalty for Gizzy. Chance to clear out from their own half. Finds touch just short of the halfway line. And I would go amiss if I didn't give a shout out to Anchor. Last night out for dinner, skipped on the dessert at the restaurant, instead went and grabbed a Primo. Fantastic chocolate milk. I will happily promote and consume any Primo that I can get my hands on any day of the week. If Anchor have any spare Primo lying around that they would like to flick my way, e te iwi, just patai mai. As we see a penalty go the way of Palmy Boys. Nō reira he kakari anō, tata ki te paiwe here close to the halfway line, as they will look to find some momentum once more inside Gisborne territory. Of course, refreshed scrum over on that far side. Might look to get a push in from the reserve prop. Perhaps a little over eager there as the referee tells them to reset once more. Kapaku kōrero ki ngā kaimua anō. Have a quick chat with the prop forwards. Laying down the law. Me te mihi anō ki ngā kaiwa o tēnei kaupa o tira, ki ngā kaiwa o katoa tēnei kaupapa, tēnei whakataitai mea ki. Shout out again to our referees here today, and of course all the referees supporting Super 8 Rugby. Without them, our foot supporter would not be able to go ahead. And the Gisborne Boys, of course, the way the Super 8 runs, wider school exchanges, not just the first 15, second 15s, under 15s as well. As I say that, the halfback for Palmy Boys catches me napping on the comms. pace. Mitchell hopa I kite I taua apita ki te taha matau o te kakari. Saw the gap on the right-hand side of the scrum. Just burst away off the back. Plenty of wheels. Finds the line. E Pirua no kia Palmy Boys. He's trying to give the Gisborne sideline some limelight. And he just puts his hand up and says, not so fast. Blitzes up the centre. Absolute dominance at the moment from the boys in the white strip.
Gachi.
There's the kick to come from the far side for Palmy Boys. Rudolph, his points tally must be absolutely spectacular by now. It's been fantastic from the tee. Added a couple tries to boot, and now it comes in from the right-hand side. And it's good. What an effort out from that far sideline. Palmy Boys absolutely purring, meowing, you could even say at the moment. Nothing can stop them. There's now Gizzy. Ka tīmata no mai te paiwehe. Kick goes up, comes down. Fantastic contest, but it is snatched by Palmy Boys. Noki Wanganui as they'll look to centre it once more. Driving hard up the centre is the reserve prop forward, Archie Amon. Don't go for the chip this time. They just look to kick it deep. Well controlled at the back for Gisborne. First 5. Ruan Ludwig carries it strong back up towards the 10-metre line, but is dragged into touch and a knock-on as well. E kakaria no kia Palmy Boys. Once more the scrum for the boys in white. As promised at the start of the game, those strips starting to look a bit more green and brown than they are white at the moment. Perhaps a special shout out to whoever does the laundry for the Palmy Boys team. That might be one of the most underappreciated jobs in first 15 rugby. Strong shove there from Palmy Boys, but the penalty goes the way of Gisborne. Not quite sure what the call was. Not the first time that they've been penalised at scrum time, as now Gisborne look to take it quick. Strong carry by De Vere. Extra metres post-contact as well. Now the hookup. Hammonds. Theros Brown happy to keep shifting across to this near side. Stepped off his right foot, does the winger. Fukushima Hall. Whai Pirokia I tēnei haurua. Already found a try. Can he add to his tally? Pick and go. Catches them napping at the ruck. And the little offload as well as they're now near the halfway line. Little chip kick over the top. That is delightful stuff from Ruan Ludwig. Didn't even have advantage. That takes some balls, but he managed to time it absolutely perfectly. And now the quick tap and go from Cohen Theros Brown. But once again, almost dragged into touch. Managed to get the offload on the inside, and it is the reserve. Sydney Vono. My apologies. That is in fact Kiokata for Palmy Boys. Rips it away, and now the kick goes flying down towards the 22. Beautifully collected and beats the chase. Coming up strongly was Cole Cullen. Ludwig chips it over the top, tries to chase, can't quite manage to regather. As now Palmy Boys will look to reset on the halfway line. Fantastic play from both teams, bit of back and forth. Just looking to calm things down now. Almost held up there, Palmy. Does well to roll away, was trapped in there by the open side flanker as now they look to bring it left. Breaks one, beats another. He's got a man on his outside. Can he find him? And away he goes. Offload on the inside. Kite nama waru Ferg. Amon. Kahikoi noa ki ngā pou. Just strolls round to the post. It was a fantastic break up the left-hand side. Beat one, beat two. Offload. Kitana hoa ki tōna Pukuhiwi Maui. Offload on his left-hand shoulder and then back on the inside. Fantastic handles, fantastic speed. And the number 8 for Palmy Boys gets the chocolates.
Nice pace. Good shot, brother.
And a chance now for Steinmetz. Finally gets the kicking tee. Rudolph has had an almost perfect game thus far. No pressure, Ehua. The bar has been set. Rima te kau maiwa ki te rua te kau mātahi. 59 plays 21 in favour of the hosts as they look to cross the 60 mark. And they do. Straight down the middle. And Palmy Boys extend their lead to 40 points. Ono te kau mātahi ki te rua te kau mātahi. As we see the benches clearing, I think, for Palmy Boys. Taihua kia ki te ai. Kowai ngā tāngata ko uratu ki te kēmu. Just need a couple seconds to figure out who's gone onto the field, but definitely a halfback substitution from what I can tell. As the kick comes over to this near side. Lays it back. And now they look to centre. That is through the number 20, Cash Moss. Through the hands of Chance Walker. Ka titiro no rātou ki taua taha matau. Strong carry once more from Party. He has been an absolute weapon so far in this one, not slowing down as now they're centre once more. Going to grounds. There's Moss. Now they look to shift to the left-hand side. Ball finds the turf, but now a little bit of space to run. The chip ahead, the Whanarewa. Well controlled at the back there for Gisborne Boys. That was the number 21, Jake Cutter. Manages to pull it in, and it will be the reserve halfback. That is Leighton Hall, who now looks to fire it back across the left-hand side. Happy to just play. Looks like they've actually got Cohen Theros Brown still on the field. Perhaps he's dropped back into the first 5 position, showing his utility there, and he will look to clear now. No, he was in the pocket. They take another phase, and now they look to go out from the boots. Can't quite find the touchline there, and now Palmy Boys looking to return serve. Steinmetz with a great goosey. Finds some space out on the right-hand side, and here they go. Through Party. He's got pace to burn. Ngā wira ki te parirau matau, he pirua no kia Palmy Boys. Absolute wheels out on the right-hand side. Palmy Boys with yet another try. Domination at the moment for the team in white and Steinmetz. A chance to practice his kick in from the right-hand side. Fantastic impact from both benches. But in the end, Palmy Boys just ever clinical. Me te mihi anō ki ngā kaitau tō katoa tēnei kaupapa kia Bailey's, Nativa, Apollo Projects, Caltex, Anchor. Mei kore ki rātou e kore tēnei kaupapa e tū, nō reira me mihi ka tika ki a rātou katoa. Without them, this kaupapa would not be able to go ahead. So big shout out to all of them, and of course, tū whakāta Māori, MāORI Plus, e pāpā huana e nei ke mu katoa ki ngā koko nai e whao te motu nei And of course, for Kāta Māori Māori Plus, broadcasting these games live and on demand across the nation. Fantastic support for First 15 rugby in this country. And of course, for the Super 8s, arguably the premier First 15 competition. As an Auckland Grammar old boy, I would argue the Auckland 1A right up there as well. But only one of them is streamed here on Māori Plus at the iwi. So for the sake of my job, Super 8 it is. Sending it out to that near side. Getting up, coming through. Fantastic work there from Gisborne Boys. It was Te Kai Pariro Matau. Right winger Cruz Hoepo Casey. And now they shift right to left. Stepping off his left foot was Manawanui Stewart, but ripped away. And off goes Ollie Reid. He's a tall man and he's hard to stop, as now they look to go out to the right-hand side through the number 16. Jack Lalogafau. And now back into the centre once more. Strong carry there. Josh Stevens proving hard to stop. As now Cash Moss digs around for it, gets it out. Just dropping it there was Chance Walker. Pass perhaps a little bit lower than he was expecting, around knee height. Inaia nei hea heinga. More Gizzy. Te whai tētai whakautu. Chance to find a response here for the boys in red and black, as they will have the kakari, the scrum. I te haurua o Palmy Boys. Special shout out as well to the man himself, Tim O'Connor. Of course, former principal of Palmy Boys, current principal of Auckland Grammar, my old school, who will be taking on St. Paul's College today at 2:30. They say you can take the man out of grammar, but you can never take the grammar out of the man. Up the line near Hoa Ma. If you're up in Tamaki, make sure to get around them.
Yeah, he's pulling it down like that. Yeah, he's just going straight down. Yeah.
As we will have another scrum on the 10-metre line with Palmy Boys to feed it in. No, Gizzy. Should have gone to Specsavers there, Hoa Ma, as it is in fact the boys in the red and black who feed it in through the number 20, Leighton Hall, who now looks to shift it to Theros Brown. He's put an absolute shift, but the tackle there, what a shot that was by Fonua. Picked him up and drove him back. Palmy Boys with a statement on defense. However, they do get the penalty. I believe it may have been not rolling away the call. And now Gizzy. They'll look to the sideline through Cohen Theros Brown. He is a man of many talents, and it seems like he can play absolutely any position on the field as he gets it out over the far sideline. Te kau marua ngā minutes toia nei tēnei kēmu. 12 minutes to go. Plenty of opportunity here for Gizzy to find some encouragement. Ka roa tonu tēnei tau, koinei te rauna tuatahi anake. Te mea matsui mea whai rātau i etai hua pai tēnei whiako. Still plenty of time for the boys in red and black to find some positives from this game. A long season to come. This, of course, only the first game, the first fixture of the season. Important that they can carry a bit of encouragement out of this experience. As now they centre. A little bit of space there for the hooker. Finds a man on his inside shoulder. Strong carry there. It was Hammond linking up with Tupou on the inside, as now they look to drive. Cohen Theros Brown goes to grounds. Leighton Hall out to the right-hand side. Getting ever closer now. Gisborne Boys. Fantastic defense here from Palmy, not letting anything get through. So they'll look to go perhaps through a pick and go here. Hammond. No, they do pass in the end. Nairoroi sends it out to the left-hand side. Forwards go to work. Strong carries. Close to the posts here. Rapuana i tō rātou Piro Tuawha looking for their fourth score of the game. It's Now they look to access all that space out on the left-hand side. Good work from Palmy Boys closing that down. Atitirono ki Wainganui. Max Hammond, he found the ball on his inside shoulder. And they go crashing over. It is the reserve hooker, Kahutia Crawfords. Kua mā nawa kua whawhairoa rātau ingari reira te hua. They've been patient, they've fought hard, and there's the result that Gizzy were after. They were patient, they built those phases, strong carries out on the right-hand side, shifted to the left. Fantastic offload and contact from Hammond, found his mates in Kahutia Crawfords. And they get the score. Just receiving a bit of attention here on the side. Not quite sure who that is who's gone down. He's back on his feet. Good to see. I believe that's Tupou after a couple of strong carries, and it will be a conversion attempt here for Gisborne Boys. I believe this is Sinivono. Just need to wait to see his number to confirm. Most important thing is that he can get this one over the posts. Over the bar, I should say. Strong kick. Jeez, it almost did get over the posts as he nails it up the centre. Ono te kaumā, ono ki te rua te kaumā waru. 66 plays 28. Iwa ngā minutes ia toenei tēnei Kemu, still 9 minutes to go in this one. Interesting to see how these two teams approach the final phases. No doubt Palmy will look to close it out as best they can. Gizzy looking to find some positives. Getting up was back initially, and eventually it was knocked on by Palmy Boys as they look to reclaim it, so it will be a scrum. Majority of the forward pack has been shifted out for Palmy. Plenty of fresh legs as they look to drive this one through. Will be the number 7 packing it at the back of the scrum for Palmy Boys as Cash Moss will feed it in. Not far from that. 22-metre line, the scrum starts to wheel a little bit. Good shove from Palmy as now they look to get it out to that right-hand side. Moss. Strong contact, gets wrestled and a good tackle by Rory Fukushima Hall. And the dance his way through is Steinmetz. Eventually gets wrestled to ground. Now they carry strongly once more, spun around in the tackle. Was the number 19. Strong carry up the centre, found the space, had a man on his inside. How's the speed? He pirua no ko waiatsuia Caden Party. The crash ball for Max Hill just burst through a gap in the centre. Kei reira tōna hoa, e tau toko ana ki te taha maui. Saw his mate supporting him on the left-hand side. Good ball and plenty of wheels. Another try for Palmy and another try for the centre, Caden Party. Absolutely fantastic stuff for the boys in whites. And we will have a conversion to come. Looking to add the extra 2. Steinmetz didn't quite strike that one how he intended to. So we will stay at 71 to 28.
We're just talking about Max, eh? Yeah, I said to him, come on, I told him behind the scoreline, I said, get some runs.
Gizzy will get us underway once more from the halfway line.
Every time, even at training as well.
Sends the ball high and deep towards that right-hand side. Perfectly weighted as Palmy Boys forced to just palm it back in field. Bit of wordplay there. Unintentional, I must say, on my part. Max Hammonds looked to pick and go, but it was, in fact, knocked on. Touchy pulls us back for what will be a scrum in favour of Palmy Boys. Cash Moss with the feed. They've got about 6 or 7 men stretching out towards that right-hand side, as they will look to access them. It is knocked on, however, couldn't quite find a way to free it up. And it will be a scrum this time for Gisborne. Ia hainga tera pea ki te whai I tētai piro anō. Chance for them to find another score. As I say, finish this game as positively as they can. It's been a tough one, but no doubt plenty of encouragement to take from this experience. They would love a little try here just to make it a little bit sweeter. Scrum pushes through from Palmy. Steps off his left-hand foot. Good stuff there. In and around the back of the scrum from Layton Hall. He gets pulled to ground, and now Gisborne look to build through their forwards. Strong contact. Max Hammond puts one down on the grass, and then it goes out to the left. The reserve forwards just looking to work their way through. Ball is knocked on, however, ripped away by Palmy Boys, as now they will look to clear. Deep kick. Well controlled by Fukushima Hall. Now looks to run it back. Breaks a couple tackles, gets back to his feet, knocks it on. A couple handling errors starting to compound for both teams, as now it goes to ground again. A number of knock-ons here, perhaps 6 or 7 of them in the past couple minutes since that last scrum. Both teams just struggling with their handling, as we will now get to settle it down and pack it in once more.
What are you doing a free kick, boys?
Free kick called here for Palmy Boys, perhaps an early engage. Call against Gizzy. Just 2 minutes left in this game, as now Palmy look to run it up. Strong contact, brings him to ground just beyond the 22-metre line. Now they look to the left-hand side. There's the gap, he's got a man on the outside. Steps off his left foot, off goes Steinmetz. He was off to the races, but they're called back for the penalty. Forward pass was the call. He offloaded it in, the tackle just drifted forward out of the hands. Nō reira he kakari anō kia Gisborne. I te rite ngā kaitautoko o Palmy Boys ki te whakanui ki te Bātsi. Ari kaore, te kai wa wāwi whakai. They were ready to throw a party on the sideline here at Palmy Boys. Look for all money like he was gone. Referee said no. Not so fast there, what? Is now Fukushima Hall. He has put in an absolute shift here today. Still running hard as we enter into the final minute of this fixture. Breaks one. Good post-contact meters there for Gizzy. Steps off the left foot. Hammonds. It's been a long one for the boys in red and black, but they've had a couple players put in some absolutely monumental bits of work here. Hammond, Fukushima Hall, Cohen, Theros, Brown. They've been there since the first minute, and they're still going hard as we see another one, Manawanui Stewart. Look to fling the ball out wide to Cruz Ahoipo Casey. Not releasing the call from the referee. You have to think either a tap and go or perhaps a kick to the corner would be the play here. And they will look to the sideline. Just puts it out about 10 metres from the line. Chance here for Gisborne Boys to have the last say Te mihi anō, te rapea te mihi whakamutunga ki ngā kaitau toko tēnei kaupapa, and one final mihi as well to all of our sponsors. The clock clicks into the reds for allowing these games, these broadcasts to go ahead. There is the knock-on advantage for Palmy boys. You think that might be the end of it. It is full-time called here in Te Papaioia, Palmerston North. Strong performance from both teams, but in the end, the boys in white, an absolute force to be reckoned with. Kua toa mā te toru te kau. Whā te kau mā ono me ki. 46-point win, 74-28. No reira, me mihi ka tia ki ngā tima e rua. Kua mauria mai e rātou te ngā o te hikaka. They've brought the energy, have both sides, but in the end, the boys in white getting up in the first fixture of the Super 8. No reira, kau e tā wāhi e te iwi. Do not go anywhere te iwi. In fact, you can switch over to all of our other streams going on at the moment. Plenty of Super 8 action here on Whakaata Māori, but that is it from us here in Palmerston North. E te iwi, hei Aotearoa wiki.